Texas and Willacy County. Hey, it's a Halloween, and that also means volleyball playoffs are officially underway throughout the state and in the Rio Grande Valley. Two former district rivals getting set to square off here this afternoon as the Santa Rosa Lady Warriors are in town to take on the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. I want to thank everyone for joining in. Happy Halloween to everybody out there, and hopefully you're enjoying your Saturday. And we got a good one lined up. Not only are these two teams quite familiar with each other, but let's address the elephant in the room, as there are no fans in the stands. And I tell you what, folks, as an announcer, I'm looking at this ball game right now, and boy, it is unique. It's different. It has the feel for a scrimmage, like if we're back in the month of August. But we are officially underway in Lyford, and the Lady Bulldogs are going to get the first point of the afternoon. 1-0. That was Riley Ringones on the tip. Ringones back to serve it up. And again, thank you to everyone for joining us here on Real Sports Live. Again, no fans in attendance. Alyssa Garcia, the libero, that was Hannah Garza. Hannah Garza's in the pink uniform. She's the libero for Lyford. Clarissa Gonzalez sends that one over, and that's going to result in a point for the Lady Bulldogs. It's 2-0 right out of the gate. Lyford with the lead. So no fans in attendance here this afternoon, and it's something that Willacy County, the court judge, ordered about a week and a half ago. I know when La Villa was in town taking on Lyford in football a couple Fridays ago, Coach Israel Gonzalez gave me a call and said, hey, we're not going to have anybody in the stands. Santa Rosa gets on the board. Will you guys be streaming the game? I said, yes, Coach, we will. And you know, that's been the theme here in Lyford, is no fans in the stands officially. And again, we're here in a playoff game. While it is a playoff game, and again, it feels much like a scrimmage, a warm-up game, so to speak, as the point's going to go to Santa Rosa. And just like that, we are tied at 2 apiece here in the opening set. Lady Warriors in the playoffs. Anita Monroe, served it up. Back comes Lyford on the other end. That was Haley Rodriguez. That's a point for Lyford. Strong serve from the back row was Haley Rodriguez. That one barely touches the net, just not enough mustard on that one from Santa Rosa. It's 4-2. Lyford with the lead. And again, Haley Rodriguez at the service line with the right hand. Gets it over, and a good dig. Out from the back row, that was Brandy Anaya. It's going to be 5-2 Lady Bulldogs right out of the gate. Jasmine Rodriguez at the service line. Santa Rosa wearing the black uniforms with the Santa Rosa Warrior logo on the right sleeve. Tipping that one over was Emily Gonzalez. This ball is up on the far side. Good dig from Mia Wettegrove, and a tip right into the front row to Monroe. Having a little difficulty with that name there, I apologize. 5-2 the score. 5-3. Santa Rosa was awarded that last point. Gonzalez with the jump serve. It's well out of the back row. Five 5-4 game. Just like that, the Lady Warriors are going to tie up this ball game. 5-5's your score here in the early set. Santa Rosa now, in a blink of an eye, trailed by 3 early. They now lead it 6-5. And a good little run here from the Warriors. Sarah Sanchez with the serve in the right hand. Wettegrove unable to corral that one, but a good play there from Lyford's Sabri Romo was able to save that one, and they keep this one alive. Emily Gonzalez served that one up to Bettis, and that's a kill for the Lady Bulldogs at 6-6. That one out of the back row. Lady Warriors looking to take their second lead of the afternoon. Bettis got that one over. Santa Rosa, just miscommunication there. Brandy Anaya. That point goes to Lyford. Bermudez serves that one up. That one picked by Tiffany Alanis. Checking to see who was awarded the point. Bettis had the right idea, just a little bit too much on that one. Hannah Garza, the libero, served that one up. And again, miscommunication here on the near side for Santa Rosa. They're gonna have to get up and regroup quickly. Right at the middle, and that's gonna be out of bounds, out of the back row. Haley Rodriguez was looking for the kill there. 8-8, tied up early here in the first set. Aaliyah Garcia with the serve, but a whistle comes in from the official over on the far side.
It's a libero. You're right. Reserve. Reserve.
8-8 game, and again with no crowd in the stands, we're gonna hear every fine grain of what's going to be going on with the officials and the coaches here as they're trying to sort this out. It's 8-8 the score, Lyford and Santa Rosa. So we're going to have a reserve here. Aaliyah Garcia. I tell you what, it's one thing to see the no fans in the stands on TV, particularly in baseball when we had a lot of hot mics. And you could hear everything, and sometimes you would hear a little bit too much. At least in baseball, that was the case. And here this afternoon, no fans equals to, you can hear a pin drop over on the far side. Substitutions coming into the game. Alyssa Garcia and Clarissa Gonzalez coming into the ball game. Good play right at the net. Strong move from Haley Rodriguez. It's a 10-8 ball game. Again, Garcia serves it up, and it's a good one. Oof. That one caromed off a Santa Rosa player, and it's 11-8. Again, Garcia back at the service line, getting ready to serve it up. Right in front of her is Hannah Garza, her fellow shortstop, and we're a couple of months away from the start of softball season. It's never too early to start talking about Lady Bulldogs softball, and that right there is one of the better 1-2 punches, or rather one of the better middle infields you'll see this upcoming season with Hannah Garza and Alyssa Garcia. Garcia again with the serve. That one just makes it over the net. Bermudez serves it up front. Gonzalez simply just taps it over. Back comes Santa Rosa on the offensive end, setting it up, trying to do something with it. There was Inaya. Back comes Gonzalez with a kill. Miss Moya says, go Lady Bulldogs, bump hit spike. Rincones says, go Lady Bulldogs. Abel Navarro says, let's go Lady Warriors. Let us know where you are tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. It's 13-8. Lyford with the lead here in the bi-district round of the playoffs. The winner here will play Corpus Christi London in the Class 3A area round. So I was talking with Coach right before the ball game, and that was already decided. I believe on Thursday. That one's going to be well out of the back row and out of bounds. 13-9 your score. Normally you have these games played on a Friday, sometimes on a Saturday like today, but it's not often you see a diving dig there from Garza. Santa Rosa trying to get this one back over. They do. Garza sets it up, looking for the kill now. That one deep into the back row. Garcia played it well. Good answer again from Garcia, deep in that hole in the back row. Trying to do something with it now as Sanchez gets it over. Back comes Lyford on the offensive attack with the right hand, and get it over, and a good defensive scheme there from Santa Rosa. Rodriguez saved that set there as Gonzalez sets it back over, and back and forth we go here in this opening set. You can tell that these two teams are quite familiar with each other. That one's well into the back row, and they got that one over. Good play there from the Lady Warriors. Anaya with back-to-back plays there, and now looking for the kill, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Bulldogs, and a hard-earned point right there for the home team. I tell you what, you can see that these two teams are familiar with each other, given the fact that, you know, these two teams were district opponents, district rivals. These two teams were battling it out these last couple of years in district play, and then now with, of course, the realignment shuffled things up. I mean, I could tell you one thing. If things were normal, this gym would be packed. This gym would be packed with fans from left to right, because it is quite the rivalry when it comes to volleyball. The service line is Rincones. And a good play at the net, right at the front row. Haley Rodriguez makes a good play. Lyford starting to pull away here about midway through this opening set. It's 16-9. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Rio Sports Live. Kevin Narro, Nathan Pinkerton here to my left, operating the camera. A little 1-2 punch here in front of an empty gymnasium here at Lyford High School. Montemayor got that one over. Back comes the Lady Bulldogs on the other end. Garza just gets that one over right into the front row. Sending that one back over was Rodriguez. And trying to find something to do with it. Just getting it over the net was Hannah Garza. Check out that replay. Garza showing off that athleticism. Kind of got up a little gingerly, but she's good to go. Simply dove for that dive and made it happen, and a heck of a play there from the shortstop slash libero. That one's going to be out, and Clarice Gonzalez is going to watch that one sail out of bounds here on the near side. It's 18-9. The Lady Bulldogs really pulling away here in the opening set. Rincones served that one, and that's going to be in. They're going to say it was a tip, and it was in. Point for the Lady Warriors. 18-8's the score. Now Coach Cantu from Lyford wants an explanation. And again, we have the crowd mics right here, right underneath the officials. So again, you throw in the crowd mics in an empty gym, you're gonna hear everything, and maybe some explanations from the officials on some of these calls that they're gonna be giving. Santa Rosa try to battle back. They trail by 8 in the opening set. Quick 2-point swing there for the Lady Warriors. It's 18-11. Monroe back at the service line wearing the number 1. Serve over to the right side. Wedegrove digs it out, sets it up for Emily Gonzalez. And again, miscommunication there, but it worked. Mia Wedegrove attempted the dive there on that for that dig. I think Santa Rosa just caught a break there. There was miscommunication over on the far side. And again, let us know where you're tuning in from. It's 18-12. Lady Warriors trailing here in the first set, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point swing for the road team, and they find their way back in this ball game. Weathergrove gets it back over, and that's going to be a point. This time she got it to fall. 19-12, excuse me, the correction. Oh, it is 13, all right. They took one off, put it back on. 19-13 the score. Rayleigh Rincones, her brother's watching from Katy, Texas. Mr. Garcia says, go Lady Warriors. Abel Navarro says, let's go Lady Warriors. Emilio and Arlene Vera Jr. says, let's go Lady Dogs. 19-14, Garza with the dig, sets it up for Gonzalez with a thunderous kill over on the far side. Tell you what, Clarissa Gonzalez, she ate her Wheaties this morning. She's been a factor here in this opening set. Just checking out the replay there as Gonzalez getting ready to head to the service line. 20-14 the score. There's the big kill from Gonzalez. Gonzalez unable to get that one. Just caromed off her and then went off of Hannah Garza, and they're both laughing about it over at the baseline, and just a miscommunication there. Javier Gonzalez says, let's go Lyford. Clarissa and Haley. Idea Riverview at Far Vanguard. That's also a playoff game. Lisa Lancaster has the call from Far Texas. Her and Richard Newton. That's the combo. That's one of the two playoff games we have on live now. Later on today, both Hidalgo and La Feria will be kicking off their playoff seasons. Those two games will also be brought to you on Rio Sports Live as well, as La Feria takes on Alice. 21-16 the score. We had Edinburgh High come out with a win earlier today. Andy Garcia had the call from Edinburgh High School. Jay McCullum was at Economides High School as the La Jolla Lady Coyotes checked into Jaguar country. Not sure the final there. That game got underway at 11 a.m. Continue to follow us all day. If you're a volleyball fan, plenty of volleyball action, both regular season and playoffs going on, and a great play by Santa Rosa. Somehow, some way, they were able to keep that one alive. The point's going to go to Lyford, but look at the effort on this last play from Santa Rosa. Let's bring that up on the replay here. Again, let us know where you are tuning in from. There's that good play there. We'll go back to it in just a bit. 23-16. That one deep into the back row. Bermudez to Garza. Back up front to Tiffany. My bad. That's Rincones. Rincones back over deep into the back row. I got Rincones confused with Tiffany Alanis. Excuse me on that one. Lady Warriors trying to battle back. Rincones setting it up here on the near side. And a good dig from Mata, who's the libero. That's a point for Santa Rosa. Now, little by little, this Lady Warrior team's continuing to chip away. There's some Tiffany Alanis fans tuning in. Right now, Lyford's just trying to hold on and win this first set. Right now, so far, so good. It's 24-17 set point here for the Lady Bulldogs. Claire Gonzalez here to my right from the Valley Morning Star. She's a volleyball guru herself. This one doesn't make it over the net. It's 25-17. That's the final here in the first set. The Lady Bulldogs are going to take the opening set. On the other side of the break, we will have set number 2 for you up next. You're watching Real Sports Live.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Claire Gonzalez from the Valley Morning Star. Just catching up with her on she was at the Bird Bowl last night, and really it was the same song, different verse for the Harlingen Cardinals, winning the 28th Bird Bowl in really dominating fashion, 27-0. I was at Hidalgo and La Feria last night. I tell you what, those Hidalgo Pirates, they're quite the football team. Dakota Cervantes really took over that football game defensively. Zachary got on. Zachary Carrera, excuse me. You know, he single-handedly, on the offensive side, took over that game in the second quarter. They're a pretty darn good football team, and they got the head man to do it, and that's Coach Monty Stumble. They won district last night. Speaking of big football wins, how about the Lyford Bulldogs last night going on the road and beating Corpus Christi London 42-35 and a team. I saw London earlier this year, and they were a pretty darn good football team, and for this Bulldog team, I think that sends a statement out to this district, and it shows that this team is for real. And if you're not sipping the Kool-Aid just yet, I think you may want to pour yourself a glass of that Lyford Bulldog Kool-Aid when it comes to some football here, because they're playing pretty darn well. And that's a team that was just ravished by injuries last year, and you can only imagine what they could have done last year if it wasn't for the injuries. But now you're really seeing that team start to flourish with Coach Israel Gonzalez and his staff and what they're doing. And right now the Lady Bulldogs looking to keep the momentum going. They lead 3-1 here early in the second set. Haley Rodriguez at the service line. In case you're just tuning in, the Lady Warriors pulled away in the back half of that first set, 25-17. Clarice Gonzalez had herself a monster first set. Right there, she had the right idea. Just a little bit too much mustard on that one. We also have the Bird Bowl Volleyball edition going on Real Sports Live as Mia Wettergrove unable to dig that one out. Let's find out that score. What's going on up Highway 77 in the Class 6A rank. Wettergrove with the right hand gets it over, and that's going to be a kill for the Lady Bulldogs. Gonzalez serves it over. Santa Rosa back on the offensive end. Lady Warriors trail by 1 here in the second set. Garza with the dig. Romo got that one over for Santa Rosa. Garza just simply misplayed it and was kind of laughing with herself, and she knew that she had that one. Just a rough break there for Lyford. Just took her eye off the ball. It's a 4-4 game. Correction on the scoreboard. Lyford's going to take the 5-4 lead. Emily Gonzalez serves that one. It's too much on it. That one goes well out of the back row and out of bounds. We're all tied up at 5 here in the second set. With a bump. A good idea there from Romo. Garza digs this one out, setting it back up. Romo again with the right hand to the libero, that's Mata. Getting that one over, and a good play there from Sanchez. Back comes Lyford, an even keeled second match so far. All knotted up at 5. Garza gets that one over. One libero to another, that's Mata. Garza again, setting it back up, looking to do something with it. That one's well out of bounds. Bettis shot that one over. And it's a 6-5 game. Santa Rosa with the lead. They are in the 4th set over at Harlingen South. South won the first set 25-18. Harlingen won the second set 25-14. Then Harlingen High won the third set 25-22. The Lady Hawks are looking to force a decisive game 5. Santa Rosa, meanwhile, sports a 2-point lead. Sanchez with the serve. It's a good one. Lyford's going to get on the board. It's 7-6. Seven-six ball game here in the second set. Happy Halloween to everybody. Hopefully you all are all safe and healthy. And well, I guess we'll figure it out what happens later as far as trick-or-treating. I'm not exactly sure what the case is going to be, but nonetheless, everyone just enjoy their Saturday and a unique Halloween. That one's going to go out of bounds, and just like that, we are tied at 7 apiece. And the understanding is that there's supposed to be a full moon tonight. For the first time since 1946 on Halloween night, we are going to have a full moon, so that just makes up for all kinds of fun. Hopefully everybody can have a safe evening once this is all wrapped up. Lyford now on a quick 3-0 run. It's 8-7. Kevin Narro, Nathan Pinkerton. Here in Willacy County, home of the Lyford Bulldogs. 8-7 the score. Santa Rosa trails. They lost in the first set, 25-17, and they trail here now by 2 in the second set in front of an empty gym. And as soon as the game went on, I simply announced I got straight to it and brought up the elephant in the room. Over on the far side, now the stands are completely closed. Garza with the dig over to Rincones. Garza again, a good play there on the dig. One libero to the other, that's Mata. Back over. Rincones with the right hand tip and a good play. Rayleigh Rincones puts the Lady Dogs on the board. Checking out the replay there. Garza with the serve, and that one's going to be well out of bounds. Good tip there from Rincones. It's 11-7, and now a timeout on the court. Santa Rosa is going to want to talk it over on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. the university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live after the timeout. Matter of fact, that was the first timeout taken this afternoon. And it was taken by the Lady Warriors. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Give us a like, give us a follow. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. And as we continue to climb through the school year and through the sports year, as tomorrow we turn the page over to the month of November. It's hard to believe that the month of October is come and gone. And a good play, kind of the luck of the roll there from Bettis. Hannah Garza back at the service line. And much like the first set, we're starting to see the Lady Bulldogs pull away.